Hi guys, welcome to the lesson. It's a short little lesson today, adding and subtracting surds. Now, if you haven't seen a previous video on surds, very quickly, a surd is the root of a number, the answer to which cannot be expressed as a fraction or is a whole number. Now, to keep it simple today, we're only going to be looking at square roots. And therefore, to keep it simple, a surd is the square root of a number that isn't a square number. So 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, they are not square numbers. So the square root of 2, the square root of 3, the square root of 5, the square root of 6, that would be a surd. The square root of 4 is not a surd because 4 is a square number and the square root of 4 is 2. Similarly, 9, the square root of 9 is not a surd because 9 is a square number. Okay, so let's look at the two questions that we see before us. We are subtracting 5 root 7. Okay, so it's 5 root 7, subtract 3 root 7. Well, imagine root 7 is the unit that you're working in. So that unit might be centimetres. What's 5 centimetres take away 3 centimetres? Or what's 5 apples take away 3 apples? So once you think of your root 7 as being the unit, you could even think of it as being 5x take away 3x. Well, the answer to 5x take away 3x is 2x. So the answer to 5 root 7 take away 3 root 7 is 2 root 7. Because root 7, think of that as a unit you're working in. Now, in part B, we have different units. We've got root 2 and root 8. This looks tricky. However, we can simplify root 8. Root 8 is equal to root 4 multiplied by root 2. And root 4 is 2. So root 8 is 2 lots of root 2. That means, remember in our question, we haven't got root 8, we've got 2 lots of root 8. So if root 8 equals 2 root 2, then 2 lots of root 8 will equal 4 root 2. So now in our original question, we're going to replace 2 root 8 with 4 root 2. Now our question are in the same units, if you like. We're working with root 2's. And we've got 5 root 2 plus 4 root 2. That's 9 root 2. Let's put this all together in a short recap. We need to make sure the surd is of the same type. So in root 2 plus root 8, we need to simplify the surds. Now we can't simplify root 2, but we can simplify root 8 because we can write it as root 4 times root 2. Now root 4 is just 2. So that last part becomes 2 root 2. And if we've got 1 root 2 added to 2 root 2's, we've got 3 lots of root 2. And if there's anything about the video you haven't understood, just watch it back. And if you have, that's great, because that's the job done.